Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a lake so stand and a guy's ball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Happy Friday. We made it. Good to see everybody back in the streets. Long time no see. I feel like I streamed yesterday for 72 hours, something like that. We got a good day today, though. Basketball is back in the NBA streets. The WNBA tips off today. We get some PAX reacts. We get a lot of stuff to do today. And I feel ready. I feel ready to talk about it. We made it to the end of the week. We also have our happy hour show this afternoon at 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. Eastern, that is, for you West Coast people or for your international folk. Speaking of international folk, Mihaw's going to make an appearance in the second half. We're going to talk some F1, where we get the Miami race this weekend. But we also have Kevin Forge going to come on, and he's going to help me gamble on the WNBA, which is great. But who's here this morning? We got Mac Attacks here, Rowdy Rod, Chunk, Joker Rucks here, Top Shot, Common Man, Devlar, Shad Napper. I was going to say Shepard, but it's Schnapper. Dustin Allen's here, Ryan B. Ryan B, I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. JJL Smith, Ransom Reed, the captain, Jump Shoot, Stubbs, good morning. Speak of the Forge, there he is, Doc Delta, bang, from Ryan here is here, Eagle Pup, Borland, good morning. Andy 2020, I hope you won that election, man. Deep Thread is here, K Dunn, Coach Hamburgers, J Bus, Snoopaloo, Pack Drip, Chewy's here. Hope you enjoyed your holiday, Chewy. Thomas is here, Sandra, good to see you. Sandra, another one I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Josh Smith, Airplane Mode, Luis. Who else? Yachty, DJ Local, Orion, Matthew Harrison, Random Run, Alexander, Coach Finstock. There we go. Big tickets right. Good hair day. Good hair day. Daniel's here. Big G Weston. Think we got through the crew. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to give away an Anthony Edwards playoff moment today. So stick around for that because I packed a few of them, which was exciting. So I'm happy to give one back to the community. Vince Beltran. Also, I see you. Mark, good evening from Manila. Thanks for being here, Mark. Veronica, good morning. Jordan, Colin, Saint, we love it. Cheerios with your Cheerios. Honey Nut, if you ask me. If you ask me. All right, let's start with the playoff drop yesterday. I feel like based on either just my algorithm or based on what I'm seeing, seems like two things happen. Everybody bought a ton of packs, and then everybody also enjoyed the drop. Is that where we're at right now? Is that where we're at? Are people happy? Are people happy with their pack drops? It seemed like there was some max packs in there. And it was funny because I thought the trade ticket thing, I thought people were going to be slow to use their trade tickets. I didn't think, but it seemed like everybody got in there and went through as many times with the trade tickets as they can. I only did it one time. I was nervous. J Bus said he gets $600 worth of airdrops. There you go. Oh my gosh. Big G, max packs. But yeah, what was the overall sentiment? One out of 5. How do we feel? 5 being really good, 1 being really bad. How did we feel about yesterday's drop? Don't know. Money packs ran out before I got one. Yeah, the money pack sold out. Money pack sold out. All right, we got a 5. K Dunn's 5 out of 5. Who else we got? We got some 5s, some 4s. All right, people seem back into it. 5 trade ticket packs. Matthew Harrison says 5. Ooh, you got the number 75 job. Of course you had a good time. Of course you had a time. So look at A the line. Good to see you. Schnapper, lots of 5s and 4s. Lots of 5s and 4s. That's basically what I'm seeing. Fernandez says I was grumpy. I missed the first drop. I feel better knowing most people only got one pack. Yeah. Um, 3, they held back a lot of the round 1 moments. So they held this is the thing though, right? Sanders saying 3-2. It was weird that $19 Q had more demand than the packs, but trade tickets had way less. I wonder if people were where I was on that, right? That they just didn't want to they didn't want to use their trade tickets yet, knowing we have to use it for hollows and MGLEs coming up. So this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit about holding back the moments. I actually so right there they had 2 different drops with 22,500 packs in each one, right? So the $19 one had that and also the trade ticket. But I do think one of the reasons that happened is because of all the airdrops, right? Which I don't hate. I like that there were these challenges to get these packs ahead of time. I thought that was fun. I think they're recognizing, or they recognize, because we saw it with the hustle and show drop too, right? The reason they did that is they were like, maybe we should stop taking money from people because it was getting a little ugly out there. And I think that's kind of what it was. I think that's so they gave way more away than they typically do. I know during the trivia yesterday we gave away, I don't know, 125 maybe, something like that. The drop was good, but the trivia was weak. David, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I don't know. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, from my experience, anyways, I dug it. I've been pretty critical lately, but I think the way they've handled most of the playoff stuff I've been in on. I've been really liking the challenges. I've been liking how the moments have come out throughout like through a series. Like I dug how all the challenge rewards came out. There, if you look at the moment circulations, most are around 60%. Yeah, I think there's more airdrops coming, and I think we'll see. I wonder too how many people are holding packs. A lot of people got airdropped like 10 or 11 pack, or not 10, but like 6 or 7 packs yesterday. I wonder if that changes things. Um, yeah, but I've been into it. I've been liking it. I thought that was fun yesterday, and I like the moments. I like the pack. Here, this is another like question that I have. Um, this is another question I have. If you buy the pack for $19, right, and you're seeing the floor on these things are $8 to $12. Actually, let me phrase it this way. How many of you sold your playoff moments yesterday? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? How many people sold your playoff moments yesterday that you ripped? Yes or no? Because this is like a something I want to talk about a little. I almost feel like I need to interview someone for this instead of going back and forth with the chat. But I've been thinking about it. So Orion sold dupes only. Eric says he haven't ripped. Sanders sold. Only dupes. No sold. Haven't sold mine, but probably will. So, right, if you buy a $19 pack, is your goal to make $5 right away? I'm just confused. I'm not against the selling, right? The dupes thing makes sense to me. You're like, oh, I want to complete the set. Also, a lot of people got airdrops, right? A lot of people got airdrops, so it feels like a free chance to just get a little bit of dapper back. Um, but I in the doubles, right? If you dupe them up, yeah, totally get it. I just don't know. I'm confused why you spend 19 to spend 20 to make 23 or to get 23 back. Or 24 back. And I'm just trying to understand, like, why line up in the first place then? Why don't you just like go buy? I mean, I guess are you doing it just to try to like play the lottery? Is that what it is? You feel like it's a free lottery ticket? Again, I'm not against it. This isn't like fudding that theory. I was just trying to understand it. Packs are a lotto ticket. Yeah, I guess, but like even in these packs, what is the lotto ticket? Like even like let's see. Let's pull up a playoff moment here. Let's look at yeah, the 4 badges. I guess yeah. I guess. In my mind though, I just was kind of like I'm holding them. Like I'm holding them. No, I totally get that. The lining up isn't the part that I had a question about, but it was like the instant flip for $7. It's like, oh, don't you just hold on and wait for a little bit, just see what happens? Uh, but I guess like if it goes from 7 to 3 and you're like, I want to make sure I get at least that $7, then I get it. Then I get it. Some of the moments are weak. I mean, yeah. Okay. You're a playoff maxi though. No, I am. I get it. I get it. I get like I don't know. Maybe this makes that like thought process makes more sense to me when it's a hollow pack than when it's like a common. Um, when it's a common. And listen, you're talking to the person who hit a Scotty Barnes yesterday. So here, I'll show you my allotment of moments from yesterday's drop. So I believe I bought one trade. Oh man, my screen's freezing again. I bought one trade, one $19 pack, one 10 trade ticket pack. And then I also went after, no, and then I got like 6 or 7 airdrops or maybe 8 airdrops, something like that. I think I ended up with 10 total playoff packs. Yeah, sanitize. Maybe this is it too. I honestly like what they did with this set, this time, but the market is in a worse place now. Yeah, the other thought process I had, right, is that we're all so used to taking L's on, like, we're so used to losing money on this that when we saw that you could, like, the second it hits the market, you're like, okay, maybe I just get my money back right now. So that way it's not an L. And I think it was Raddad also brought up, I know Mr. John Boy Beats, show me the data, like thought these moments were going to be a little bit higher. So maybe in your head, you were like, oh, I can flip this for $15. And then you saw that it was 7 or 8 and you're like, oh, maybe I screwed up. But my thing is, it had been open for 4 minutes. Like, just wait a sec. And then I guess the other argument could be, yeah, if you wait, more supply comes out. I would just I don't know. All right, people just keep really there's a lot of hustle and show people in there. What do you guys want to know about the hustle and show? Because I saw this come up a lot the last couple days. Like, I think they didn't do the drop because they didn't want to charge us for money. So they were like, instead, let's just reward collectors. So it was more of like an airdrop. That's my guess, anyways. All right, I wanted to show you what my booty was. Here we go. I purchased a Duncan Robinson because it was 7, and Marcus Smart was sent over to me by the Top Shot Common Man. Thank you for that. So here we go. We got a Donovan Mitchell, Alvarado, Grayson Allen. We got 3 Ant-Mans. We got an Oladipo, Bucci Mane. We got Usman Garuba, Rockets rookie. We got another. There's the Ant-Man again. We got a couple DDRs, a couple of maybe just one Towns. DDR, Towns, Dinwiddie, Gary Payton, Brandon Ingram, Gobert, Gary Payton again, Brooke Lopez, Dinwiddie. So we get a couple Dinwiddies, some Tyus Jones, and then there are the rewards. Let me catch up. Oh, there's a Million Elephants in the chat. Million Elephants says, with the market so weak, there will not be as much as a drop after the challenge, so I find challenges more interesting. Okay. Why wait till the floor drops to 7 instead of selling at 10 to 15? Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just think at that point, why not use the $19 to go buy something you're excited about? But then again, you're like, I guess you're just hoping for a 1 in 100 or something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to share it. Where's the Scotty? The Scotty was in there somewhere too. There's Scotty Barnes. That was a good pull. That one was a good pull. Alex says, how about less playoff packs? If these were all 5K mints, having them at 8K is silly. I'm sorry. Top Shot never learned, I guess, but as long as they sell out, nothing will change. Yeah, I mean, they did mark it down considerably lower than what was last year. So I don't know. I don't hate it, but I get what you're saying, Alex, but I also think we would just keep doing that. We're like, why are we doing it 5,000? Why don't you just make it 1,000? Actually, F that. Make it 3. Let's do 3 of each moment. I think is where I'm at. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I've been enjoying them. It felt like the right price point. That's the thing I'll say. These packs, the challenges, everything that's been happening in the last couple weeks feels like the right price point, right? The challenges seem to cost the right amount for what the reward was going to be, even though, some of these rewards, if you were buying a rare moment, some of those rewards were pretty bad. But if you weren't buying rares and you just needed the commons, then I think you were okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Did I miss anything else about Hustle and Show? What people were talking about? And Deep Thread, I get this point too, right? Any dub at this point is a dub. I totally get it. I totally get it. Wasn't here last year. How did this drop compare to the first round last year? So last year, Stuart, excuse me, there was a big run up. There was a big run up because I think people forgot we were going, because I think they round one, I think, came in 2 drops maybe. And I think people forgot when like the first 10 moments dropped that we were about to get 102 more. So there was a big run up the first round, and then there was a massive crash. There was a massive crash after that. And then it didn't really regroup. So that's what happened last year. This has been way better though. This is yeah, we had no idea. Actually, Jump Shoot, I feel like they told us. Maybe they didn't tell us till after the first drop. Maybe it was after the first drop. So we'll give them credit for that, for making some tweaks and some adjustments. Yeah, sold to Collins for 95 for the trade last. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. I remember we were going, oh, where were we? Oh, I think we were bringing our dog to we were like in upstate New York where we had just gotten Bandy and he had to go get like retrained. And we were in the car with like shitty service. And I was like I was buying everything that was being listed on the marketplace. And then they all ran up and I flipped out of all of them. And this is also true. We were expecting the marketing machine the first day of the playoffs last year. And that was like the beginning. It's funny. The All-Star game was like the first massive dip, and then the playoffs started, and that was like the second one. Jim Hub says, we're in a weird state. I don't feel enthused to buy in the market right now. Previous market dips I've always bought, but for some reason this time around, I'm not snatching it up. Jim, listen, I feel this. And I'm the same way. I will say, though, again, I don't want to, this isn't going to turn into negative Nancy Zakarian here. I really have been digging what they've been doing with the playoffs, and I was excited to buy the playoff packs. I am hesitant, though. You know me, Top Shot debut Series 1 Maxi. I haven't bought a Series 1 moment in quite some time for that reason. I just feel a little conflicted. I mean, I guess this is a good transition point to talk about this. I know we talked a little bit about it last night on Shot Tank, but I think we need a collector score update before I'm really ready to to dive in and start thinking about buying stuff. I want to just get a better feel for where we're going. I'm not going to bang the leadership drum too far, but it's hard for me to blindly throw darts at something when I don't know if they're also blindly throwing darts. I want to understand the plan a little bit better. And we got a little, an accidental wink of the Top Shot score, which is so fun. Like, I'm not freaking out about collector score. I know a lot of people are like, I just went from 25,000 to 5,000. That's going to happen to almost everybody, right? Everyone's going to go through the same change together. It's not that only 5 people are going to be affected. The fact that we'd all be affected, I'm not too worried about it. I also know, I don't know. I also know that they're not going to screw everybody over right away. I think it's going to be a slow screw over, but I think initially it's not going to feel that way. So I'm not too freaked out about it. What I did think was funny is that we are still living in a Top Shot state, which maybe that's what we call TSS, Top Shot state. Man, I wish I thought of that yesterday. That's not bad. That's not bad, guys. The Top Shot state, where like they just drop announcements like that. And I think it bummed me out a little bit that we're still having errors that come out like that. Like, that's a pretty big thing, right? That's a pretty big thing to come out to not address, appropriately. And I get it. People make mistakes and that stuff happens, but it goes back to like, why does this keep happening? And then the PFP thing was a little bizarre. I mean, I'm not going to kill him for it, but I just was like, what are you guys doing? You just made it like, you made a mistake. And then Chewy, if that was a calculated leak, good God. Listen, I made this joke at the beginning of the week, but Supreme Court, Top Shot, doing a bad job with communications. I don't know. I hope that wasn't calculated, because this is what I thought was so funny. Their announcement. So like, can you explain this PFP thing? So a lot of Dapper employee or Top Shot employees changed their profile picture to say TSS, Top Shot score. And it was supposed to be like new profile pic, bang. And it was just like, what are you doing? If that, Like, who saw that? Who saw the profile picture change and was like, you know what? I'm back in on Top Shot. I was out, but then people changed their profile photo. And it's like, maybe I should reconsider and spend $2,500 in the market. Yeah, good for you guys. Crazy. But my favorite thing about the apology that came out, I feel like every time we see like an apology, right? It's like, oh, we're so sorry for the mistake that we made. It's on us to do better. And this time the announcement came out. Let me see. Oh no, I looked up the wrong thing. I did it again. This time the announcement, their apology was a little bit different, right? This time it was where is it? So guess people notice collector score is about to get an upgrade. Top Shot is coming mid-month. The score seen today will have no bearing on your actual Top Shot score. Good luck with your pack rips and circle back shortly when we officially launch Top Shot. I just thought that was hilarious. I thought like they made that seem like, caught us, bang, bang, bang. Look at you, sneaky guys. And it's like, nah, brah, you just put that out there. Like, don't swing that at me. Don't swing that at me like that. It was like, oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Like, no, you guys pushed the thing. That was on you. Like, come on. Hey, but you know what? I'll give them credit for continuing to adjust the way that they address their issues, right? So at least they didn't do the same, like, we're working on our best, we're addressing our issues internally, and we hope to provide a product that you're excited about. But instead it was like, so yes, people notice, ... Oh, it cracks me up. People were asking about the PFP. Let's see, who's the right person to search for this. So Top Shot Tony did it. Top Shot Tony, we can look at Top Shot Tony. He changed his profile photo to the TSS, so that's one of them. I think Janie, the vice president. Yeah, so here we go. A lot of employees just did it, right? They where is it? New profile pic, Top Shot score. I think Brandon did it as well. Shout out Brandon, who came on Shot Tank. Oh no, Brandon changed it back. What about Pack Rip? Did Pack Rip do it? Yeah, Pack Rip's got it over here. I don't know. I just like the thought is just hilarious. Have you seen the video by Heat Check, sponsored by Top Shot? First time I saw an actual basketball YouTuber sponsored by Top Shot. No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, Justin says at least they aren't promising to do better anymore. They know their limits. Yeah. Did you see the queue yesterday? It was labeled Clay GRG. Yeah. So when I was, I saw that happen, and while I was like live, and then almost made a joke about it, but decided not to. But again, you know what though? I think those are one of those things where it's like not an issue if the other things aren't happening. Do you know what I mean? Like if we weren't, I think we're so dialed in right now to being like, why is there all these mistakes? So we notice everything. To me, that wasn't like, that was confusing. You definitely don't want that. But to me, that wasn't like a backbreaker. It was just kind of like, man, again. Why are they at? So John, I will say, like, I do think this update to collector score is ultimately going to be a good thing. Like clearly collector score was a little bit broken because they, there's like an inefficiency in the market with Series 2, and that's why they did it, to like throw people a bone, and it needed to be updated long term, and they need to find a way to do it without screwing all those people over who accrued Series 2. But I think overall I do think it's going to be a good thing. I like that they did that. Dustin, who botched the trivia, Mike? Who put Kyle Lowry in? I don't know. Whoever created the trivia did it. I'm not, but like again, whatever. I thought that they handled that fine. It was just funny. Like I wish that happened in the one that wasn't the Flash Challenge, but instead it happened in the one with the Flash Challenge. But no harm done. So do we think it'll be a separate score from All Day and other Dapper products, given it's labeled Top Shot score? Yeah, that was the one thing that I took away from that too, right? So it's not, because at first I thought when they were doing it, I thought it was going to like the new score was going to go across all platforms, right? So like your Top Shot score would also benefit your UFC strike, your deck, because right, we're adding all these products on here. Because I thought that would also encourage people to get involved with other Dapper products. So, like, I don't know, maybe it's a gift for ballers. Like, oh, if you own a ballers, that's also plus. Like, you know what I mean? I thought they were going to go that, but maybe that is too big picture, and they should be focusing on just making this product good. And we know there's separate teams behind all the products, so maybe it just made sense to like focus on one. And then Big Ticket says, "What is uh Oh, it does. This is honestly, if you had done the Lowry thing intentionally, you could see my face when that question was asked, by the way, where I knew that was wrong right away. I was like, there's no way this is Kyle Lowry. If it was like threes per game, maybe, but like total threes, I was like, no. So what is your prediction for new Top Shot score? I think this is what I think is going to happen. They are going to level it out a little bit. So like team stacks won't matter as much. And that there's just going to be other ways to build your collector score. So I think you'll still get some like boosts for team stacks, for completed sets, all that stuff. But I think there's going to be a bigger emphasis on marketplace spend, and just like I think every different way you engage with the platform should help your Top Shot score. If you are a big challenge completer, that should help your Top Shot score. So I think I think it's less about getting as many people with like a 30,000 score possible and more about rewarding people who participate in the platform on a daily basis, right? That's how you want to separate. That's how you want to separate versus the people who like buy pack, flip pack, buy pack, flip pack. I think they're trying to find ways to be like, okay, I think there's just going to be multiple avenues to achieve a collector score that's going to be good. So I think that's what we'll see. I think that's what we'll see. Yeah, if you're a flipper, you might get screwed. Yeah, I just think there's going to be more ways to get there instead of one way. You know, I think like Series 1 might be worth a little bit more than it was initially because those moments tend to be more expensive than that. Maybe there's a bigger boost to legendaries and rares than there currently is. I think we're going to see stuff like that. I think we're going to see stuff like that. What about run it back and collector score in teams? We can't get rugged even more. No, I think that will be taken out. I think they said they were going to take out the historical moments, so I assume they're going to do that. And that maybe that's just hopeful. But my guess is if you have a massive stack, this is not. Wait, hold on. Let's drop a non-financial advice. We're 27 minutes in. We haven't done any freaking video drops, which means you can tell my COVID lungs are going away. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do, something like that, right? Yeah, dude, the mail just got here. 9:27. Mailman couldn't sleep last night. That's clearly what happened. Yeah, I think if you have massive collector score, like if you like stack the Series 2 Hornets, right, and just have so many of those, I think in the short term you're going to be okay, but I think in the long term that's not going to be as viable. Not that it's not as viable. I just think there's going to be more ways to get there, so the value on those are probably not as high. The flip side of that though, I think because trade tickets are going to be utilized way more often now, and there's going to be more opportunities for like packs, for in real life stuff, for all these different utility for trade tickets, I think those massive stacks might end up being able to turn into trade tickets for you, and you're not burned as badly. Again, I don't know anything. I don't have any inside information on this. This is just kind of spitting. And I know Deep Thread asked the question. He said, it'd be cool if we got a Dapper refund for our collector score reduction, like 5% total. And then where is it? Rad Dad just responded because I was just about to say what you told us in a Discord. He said the idea floated in another Discord, 2 cents to 5 cents per collector score point given as a Dapper bonus to help soften the blow. Yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they're thinking about that. Just finding ways to soften the blow. And I think ultimately, this is a good sign. Chop says, just because you're a flipper doesn't mean you aren't a collector. Sell stuff you get in packs and buy what you want. Chops, but that's not considered. I was talking about people that specifically, like, that's still you interacting with the platform. You're still having marketplace spends. You're going to buy things that you actually want. I was more talking about people who nail a pack, sell at the floor just to take the Dapper. And with a little bit more info, VIP status has already been changed to spend based only. So there you go. Once every team is easy to complete, the Hornets and T-Wolves will lose importance anyways, right? Because the reason they were so important is because they didn't have that massive bottleneck that you're seeing with some of the other teams. So that is a good point. But I think ultimately this is pretty exciting, and I'm ready. I'm sure we'll have some complaints and some frustrations, but I think ultimately this is going to put us in a better position moving forward. I think it's going to make it less confusing for new people, if that's a thing we ever get, new people. Because like right now, you need a like a graph. You need like to do algebra in order to figure out how to qualify for certain drops. And I think removing that type of stuff is important. I have never withdrawn funds and my TSS took a dive, but they also came out and said, Daniel, that was not accurate. I think we're going to learn that most people are going to get a boost. So I wouldn't worry about what you saw in that quick snapshot of them again screwing up by releasing that information so soon. So I wouldn't be too concerned about what it looked like. I don't want to be too concerned what it looked like. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just speculating here. How was it calculated? Yeah, we don't know. They haven't announced it yet. People just happen to be looking at their top shot, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Why is my collector score 6K?" And then freaked out. I think it was TST last night on Shot Tank, or maybe it was Jeb. One of them had the idea. I think it was TST. How cool it would be. So you know how they have those team rares, right? The team rares that we were supposed to get a drop of that, but they ended up nixing the drop because of again how much money they were taking from us recently. But how cool would it be if you could trade in your team stack to get the rare moment? So if you have like a full set of Series 2 base moments for the Hornets, you trade that in, you get the Hornet rare moment. I kind of like that. Idea. Dustin, Mr. Positivity says, lots of faith, Mike. Dapper has much ability to read the room as Overzet has basketball knowledge. Shout out Overzet, man. Overzet handled it beautifully yesterday. We love Peter. No, I don't know. It's weird. I'm still waiting. I still believe in the platform. Like, I still believe in the platform long term. I think, my concerns have been loud. They've been loud and they've been consistent. I'm looking for infrastructure shirt up. I'm looking for leadership announcements, and understanding of what I want to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. That's what I'm looking for. I still do have faith in it, though. I do. Are you talking about crafting? We haven't talked about crafting yet. Oh, I guess that is crafting. Right? Stachunk says, switch to the Sky is my favorite team. Why can't I like a WNBA team and an NBA team at the same time? Yeah, I thought that was weird too, Stachunk. I added a W team to my favorite team. Like, give me split screen. That was too bad we couldn't do it. Osgun says, over under $24.50 for a rare floor in July. I'm going to say over. Are you flipping? Your rewards? No, I like the playoff set. I'm holding them. Unless they get like super high, or if we think we're going to see a dive, but long term, I'd like to just hold the playoff moments. I don't know. I realized halfway through this year that I wish I held the playoff series 2 moments. And so I'm going to take a reminder. I'm going to make a mental note that I actually like holding this set. So I'm just going to hold it. Let's take a look at the set right now. Let's shout out some sponsors first, huh? Let's shout out some sponsors. Our people over at Flowlio. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. You should check out Flowlio. Our man Jay Webb, over at Flowlio, it's like your one-stop shop to manage that NFT portfolio. My favorite thing about the entire business of Flowlio is that we can do a browser extension, so that way we can see fair market value while we're poking around on the open seas or looking at your own account. Same thing, it works with Top Shot as well, so highly recommend checking out Flowlio. It's free right now too, so you just like link your account and it works. So definitely am into it. Is there a way to rewatch the stream from yesterday, says Snoopaloop? Snoop, are you talking about the trivia from Top Shot? I don't think you can do that. All right, let's look at Own the Moment. The other sponsor where we go for all of our NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day needs. So let's look at the market right now. We're going to look at sets. I want to pull up the playoff set and just see what's cooking. I thought the playoff set would be up here. Okay, there's the 2022 NBA playoffs. So right now, for 655 buckaroos, you can complete the whole set. They're saying you can watch it on Twitch. Mr. NutriBoost says no free giveaways for the first time. Mr. NutriBoost, first of all, Mr. NutriBoost, I've already said we're giving away multiple things. Secondly, Mr. NutriBoost, when are you going to sponsor us? I want to give away some NutriBoost. Third of all, Mr. NutriBoost, I think this is your first time here. So for you to come in here and say no free giveaways for the first time, how about this? First time in the chat, Mr. NutriBoost. Or Oxygen 209. Yeah, come on over. We're over in the YouTube streets. Team Hold NFT. You can do that. You can do it. Tommy G, good to see you. All right, let's look at this set. So right now, there's 401 people completing the whole thing. The whole thing. 450 or 401. I'm sorry, completing the whole thing. 401. Yeah, nice try, Nutri Boosty. Let's see who the most expensive one going right now. We've got the Drew Holiday. So these are little rewards, right? The rewards we got Drew going for 97, Ja for 87, Jordan Poole 44, Jimmy Box 41, Tatum 32, CP 29, Jalen Brunson 27, and Joel Embiid, the cheapest of them all. Anthony Edwards, the most expensive of all of those other ones. With the bottom floor being I saw Duncan. Okay, we get a couple $7 ones, Pascal and DeAndre Hunter. So what are you guys thinking? Are you guys trying to complete this? Are you trying to complete this? Like how many people? Because I know I asked early, like who's selling some stuff. Is anyone? I know Rad Dad posted a screenshot, completed the whole thing. Is anyone like excited about completing it? Where are you guys at? What is going on? Why can't? Oh, there we go. I'm trying to set up my giveaway here. Trying to set up the giveaway. People really spend 140 on a rare Time Lord to just get a $30. But you know what I don't hate, Orion? That Time Lord, if the Celtics win, might be able to get used again, right? Secondly, so I did this. I agree. I think I said this last night. We have enough information now that if you were just trying to make money off of a challenge reward, don't buy more than like one piece. Definitely don't buy the most expensive piece. I'm not all of the ones that I did. I already had all the pieces in place besides like one comment or like a floor moment. The only rare I did buy was a Jaren Jackson Jr. MGLE block. And that's because I wanted that moment anyway. So I was excited about it. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Chewy said surprise Drew is the highest. I believe it's because it's the bottleneck. It's the bottleneck. That's why. All right, a lot of people completing though. Few away from Milo. Okay, now I get quality content. I never joined a YouTube or whatnot. How much is it monthly? Under 300 for full set. How much is to sign up for $4.99, Alex? $4.99 a month. Come on over. Get in the VIP, baby. Get you some alpha in the Discord. Sydney completed it. Jim's going to complete it at some point. Chop says, what's the rush? Excited about the set, but not necessarily completing it, just collecting my team. I get that, Jordan. I think that's healthy. We'll complete. What else we got? That Time Lord is going for 115, so it's a net win. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm going to set up the giveaway. We got a couple things to give away today, right? Like I said, we've got the Anthony Edwards. I believe somebody sent, I think, was it Ransom Reed sent a moment? I also think Milo sent something yesterday that I got to go find. It's hard when people send, I'm not complaining, but when people send stuff right around when I'm ripping packs, then it's like, I got to go find it. So Campazzo, we got a Campazzo double badge, 40K moment. And then we have an Anthony Edwards, and we also have, what is it? Let me scroll all the way down before the challenge rewards. Oh, wait, who sent me the Nemanja Bjelica? Somebody sent me a Nemanja Bjelica. Let me check that quickly. I'm blanking on it now. Damn it. It might have been Sydney Cove. It was Sydney Cove. So we got 3 moments in the Bjelica Series 1 Top Shot debut. This is also true by Big Ticket. Drew might not be the bottleneck for long. So there you go. All right, what else happened? I'm sorry, I'm catching up on this. Oh, Ryan retracted something. I missed it. Oh, you gave out the cool cat. That's what it was. All right, so here we go. For the giveaway today, in order to qualify for these giveaways, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and then you have to put in hashtag MaxPacks into the chat in order to qualify. So go ahead and give it there. We're going to give away 3 of these bad boys. And we'll do it in like 10 minutes. We'll do it in 10 minutes. As people put in hashtags MaxPacks, fire it in, like the stream, subscribe. Why don't we go over to Underdog? Oh, I'm not signed in? How dare you? So we'll give that away in a second. I'm going to sign into Underdog. We're going to pick a pick'em for today. And I'm excited. I got to see if the W is on here. Do they have the W? I don't think they have the W listed yet. Man, wait, actually, maybe they do in pick'ems though. They do. So what we're going to do, we'll pick the NBA this morning, but this afternoon when Kevin comes on, he'll talk me through a nice fun one. If you guys haven't messed around with Underdog Fantasy Sports, I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. Underdog is dope. They do best ball, which if you're a football fan, best ball is really fun. You basically draft throughout the summer. You draft one team. You don't have to make any adjustments ever again. And then they auto populate your best lineup week to week. And they got 10 million for first at the end of the day. No, I'm sorry. 10 million prize pool. I think it's like 2 million for first. But they also do basketball pick'ems like we were seeing. So I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. If you don't use this link, that's okay. Just go use promo code HOLD when you go to checkout at Underdog Fantasy Sports. Gives us a nice little boost kickback. You know what I'm saying? They also do a deposit bonus if you use our code. So if you deposit $10, you get 20, and that's exciting. We love that. All right, let's look at the pick'ems for tonight's hoops. I gotta say, guys, I'm on a Jack Settleman-esque cold streak right now. I don't remember the last time I've hit one of these. I'm gonna let me. Million says, will Top Shot drop the ball in the W this year? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to drop the ball. Million Elephants. I know there was some frustration. They're like, hey, it's the tip-off. They should be doing some stuff. I think they rolled out the Players' Choice challenges. They made a veteran challenge this time around. It's hard for them to release any sort of moments today or tomorrow, really, unless they're doing the historical ones, right? You can't do moments from games when the games haven't happened yet. So I hope they don't. I hope they don't screw the pooch. All right, let's look at it. Let's look at it right now. So we got 2 games. We've got Heat and we've got Sixers. The Sixers are down 2-0. They're at home. It sounds like Embiid's not going to play again. We also have the Suns Mavs. Suns are up 2-0 going into Dallas. Man, James Harden down to 22.5 points. I think Miami's just figured out how to defend him. They're just throwing 2 guys at him constantly. What's Maxi's also at 22.5. I kind of like Tobias Harris, but this is what I want from you people. If you people, what do you want? What do you want to do? Do you want to do? Because, right, if we pick 2, we get 3x our money. If we pick 3, we 6x. If we pick 4, we 10x. 5, we 20x. What are we doing? Are we 20xing today? Is it 20x? Is that what we're doing? I'll let you decide. I'll let you chaotic people decide. Maxey over 2.5 threes. Interesting, Stuart. Is he shooting a lot of threes? I feel like he hit like, I think he had like 13 2-point field goals last game. All right, we're doing, you know what? We're going for the 20x. We're going for the 20x. Let's do it. What do we do? What do we do here? So I kind of feel like we're due for another Jimmy game. I don't know how people feel about that. I'm going to continue to hit the over on Bam. I'm going to hit the over on Bam. I like the over on the rebounds, 9.5. I know he didn't get there last time. I just don't think they have any bigs, right? I'm sorry. Paul Reed's not going to get it done. So I'm going to take the over on Bam. The over on Jimmy points is interesting. I'll throw that in here, and then if we find something else, we'll do it. I want to mess around. Look, let's keep looking over here. I got Jalen Brunson on my mind today. Actually, just the Dallas role players in general, I think, have a better game. I kind of like Max over 1 steal. I don't know. Let's keep looking. The Philly stuff, unless it's like Danny Green, I'd be interested in. All right, here we go. So let's look at Phoenix now. We got Devin Booker, 26.5 points, 2.5 threes. I kind of like the over on 2.5 threes. I don't know. Anybody got thoughts on this? Anybody got thoughts on that? Chris Paul's 17.5 points, 9 assists. I feel like 9 assists that feels low. I also think DeAndre Ayton has a bounce back game. I'm going to take the over on rebounds. I like rebounds today. 8.5 rebounds feels like not enough. So far, this is what we got. We've got over 9.5, over 22.5 for Jimmy points. Devin over 2.5 threes. DeAndre over 8.5 rebounds. Let's see if they got people are interested in the Jalen Brunson 3. No Brunson 3 listed. What about Maxi? I feel like we're due for Maxi over 8.5 points. He's going to hit 5 threes today. That's it right there. That's it. 3 right there. I think Maxi, they've been leaving him open. He hits his corner threes. They're at home. The crowd's going to be riding him. I think that's what we're going. This is going to be the morning marketplace underdog play of the day. So here we go. One last time. We've got Bam over 9.5. Jimmy over 22.5 points. Devin Booker over 2.5 threes. DeAndre Ayton over 8.5 rebounds. Maxi over 8.5 points. The thing is, guys, we can tell this is such a fish bet for 2 reasons. We picked 5 things. We also picked all overs. So there's no way this hits. We're going to put 25 on it to win 500. Bang. The morning marketplace. There we go. Fade Harden. Yeah, I'm fading Harden too. Yeah, we did call Jalen last game. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We did call that. I like the role. This isn't like the hottest take in the world. But I'd be focusing on dudes like Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber, even Dorian Finney-Smith today. I think even Jalen Brunson. I was listening to, I think it was in the Ringer NBA show, and they were talking about, no, it was No Dunks. It was No Dunks about maybe the first quarter, Jalen Brunson like cooks. They like force feed Jalen Brunson to just like get him going. But that's kind of what I'm staying away from Philly in general, because like I wouldn't be surprised if Harden goes off, but I also just trust Miami's defense at this point. I just trust the defense. All right, let's give some stuff away. Here we go. We got 111 entries. I'll give you last call here. All you need to do to qualify, you need to like the stream. You need to subscribe to Team Hold, and you got to put hashtag MaxPacks into the chat. We're giving away a couple of moments today. If you win, you got to DM me either on Twitter or in our Discord, which if you haven't joined the Discord, I'll drop a link to that right now. Your Top Shot name and what moment you won, just so I can hit you up. So we're going to give away 3 things. We got a Facundo Campazzo 40K moment. That's going to be the first one. Then we've got a Nemanja Bjelica Top Shot debut series 1. That'll be the second one. And then the Anthony Edwards playoff moment will be the third one. So those are our 3 giveaways in that order. And then just a reminder, 3 p.m. Eastern today, the happy hour returns because it's Friday, baby. Kevin Forge is going to come on. We're going to talk about the WNBA. He's going to help me build some DraftKings lineups and some underdog picks. And then at 3:30, halfway through the show, Mihal's going to come on. We might have another guest as well. We're going to talk some F1 because we've got the race in Miami this week. And I'm just going to force F1 down your throats, whether you like it or not, okay? If we DM, will you tease it on the next stream? Well done. Need to up your captain funds. We do. All right, here we go. We're going to rip. Here we go. The first one. Let's do this. This is for the Facundo Campazzo. Remember to shoot me a DM if you win so I can get you this mome. Campazzo is going to Brent Elias. Brent's a VIP. Brent, I also think this is your first time taking a dub, right? Is this your first dub in a giveaway? Shout out Brent Elias for making the magic happen there. All right, here we go. Next up. So, Brent, make sure you DM me. Next up, we've got Nemanja Bjelica, Top Shot debut, Series 1 moment from the Kangs. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Shepard with a big dub, another VIP. Sheps, go ahead, shoot me a DM. Wrong, Brent. Shoot me a DM. We'll get you that Bjelica ASAP. Last but not least, the Anthony Edwards playoff moment coming from my very own account. Here we go. And that was, Mr. Ing 2607. Congratulations, Mr. Ing 2607. Remember, you can DM me on Twitter at Mike Zakarian or in our Discord. So we get 2 games tonight, right? We get 2 NBA games, that is. We got a bunch of W games. There you go. First, look at the W's back to back right there. Right now, this is what I'm telling you. I'm taking the Heat to take a 3-0 lead, and I don't think it's going to be that close. And then I think I'm going to take Mavs in a close one. I'm going to take Mavs, maybe an overtime victory for Mavs. Luka goes for like 40 and 12 or something like that. And then just in case we don't talk about it at the happy hour, which I'm sure we will at some point, I'm taking the Celtics in game 3. I think Jaylen Brown has another big game. Giannis also has a massive game, but I think Jaylen Brown overcomes. And then I don't know, guys. I think the Grizzlies might win the game. I think we're going to see a lot of Jonathan Kuminga. in that game. Snoopaloop wants me to build a moment ranks lineup. I'll do that quickly. Let's jump in the moment ranks, and then we'll get out of here. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. Let's get started. Let's get this party started. What movie is that from? All right. I do think we're at the point like this. What are your first 5 in? First 5 in are probably some version of Luka, CP3, Booker, Harden, Bam, or Jimmy Butler, right? Those are your first 5. So if you're playing those guys, make sure you find a way to get different. When we look at Luka's bonuses, he needs 9 assists. He needs 4 threes. I think he's going to chuck. People are saying Black Eyed Peas. I'm looking for the movie. Hot Type Time Machine is a good guess. That's not it, though. Harden's interesting because I do think, like, I know people want to fade Harden, but here's the thing, man. Harden's tricky because, like, I don't think he's going to have a great game, but his volume is still so high that he's going to outscore most of the other people. But it's like in a DraftKings thing, it's worth fading. I'm seeing some people gave some more things to give away. I'm going to do it in the happy hour show. So we'll have giveaways for that. So at 3 p.m. we'll give it away. All right. We're looking at CP3. What does he need at this point? He needs 11 assists to get there. The 3-pointer always sticks out to me. Only 2 threes to hit the bonus. Jimmy Butler. If you've got the Jimmy steal, he needs 3 steals really to hit the bonus. 2 threes. Jimmy's tough, man. So it's a little bit tricky. People, I guess we're not going to get the movie, huh? Bridesmaids. It's Bridesmaids. All right. The thing with Harden, right? I kind of like when he only needs 1 block to get there. Harden only needs 2 threes. That's kind of interesting. Devin Booker 3-pointer. I'm just going to he needs 4 to hit the bonus. So that's actually a little bit tough. The Devin Booker block might be the play. You just hope he gets a block. Jalen Brunson needs 2 threes, man. He needs to have a better game, right? Brunson needs to have a better game. Can't keep doing this. We the People says every time AI calls out Harden, he has a huge game. So I say today is the only game Harden has a huge one. Listen, I actually noticed on DraftKings, their last slate, he was only 30% in my contest. And if that is the case, I am going to Harden. Maxey, what does Maxey need? This is kind of a weird slate, guys. Needs 2 threes, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 assists. Man, I don't know. I might go, I need a hero. Tyler Hero needs 2 threes to hit that bonus. What about 8? Did I scroll past 8? What does 8 need? I know he's coming off a bad game. Yeah. 2 blocks. Man, I don't know. This is a tough slate, guys. I don't think I'm going to continue building. This is a tough one. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap there. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern. I hope everybody has a great day. Good luck in the Top Shot streets, and we'll see you this afternoon. If you're not here, have a good weekend. We out.
Well, the top shot streets are